Hey guys, today we're breaking down the second half of Maul Shadow Lord. These episodes feel like the rise of something unstoppable. Fear is taking over, alliances are collapsing, and Maul stops pulling strings from the shadows and starts forcefully changing the galaxy around him. Let's get into it.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Till the End of the Line podcast. I am Obi-Wan Kenobi, and the Jedi Master right next to me.
Kikati.
That's right, and we're back talking about the second half of Darth Maul Shadow Lord, and what a second half it was.
Holy shit, yeah.
This is one of the best animated series I've ever seen, and I will die on that hill. This gave me one of the best, freeze frame shots in an animated series I've seen. So much to where I've saved it on my phone.
Really?
I looked for the image. I found the image perfectly, and I saved it. I had to. It was so good. So we're going to dive into each episode, 6 through 10.
Yes.
Give you guys our review on it. Tell you guys about any Easter eggs that we found, and just some theories we got cooking.
Yeah.
But before that, got a bit of nerd news for you.
Hey, yo.
All right, first bit of news, keeping on par with Star Wars. This is great news for us Star Wars fans. Obi-Wan Kenobi Season 2 is officially moving forward at Lucasfilm. Yes. So many fans were pushing for this. Even the actor that plays him.
Ian McGregor?
Yeah, Ewan McGregor. Ewan McGregor even said that, if the fans want it, he wants to do it.
Yeah.
So I'm so happy that it's finally getting season 2. I love him
and Hayden on how much they love the Star Wars lore. And their
not only that, but each other. They have such a good friendship.
Their chemistry, it bleeds into everything they do together.
Yes, 100%. They have one of the best chemistry, on-screen chemistries I've seen in both movie and television. But, yeah, so we are very happy about that. I cannot wait for season 2, and you guys already know we will be covering that.
Hey-yo.
Next news, Jon Favreau has said, creatively, I have a lot of plans, and I have a lot of thoughts about these characters, especially for Grogu. Grogu is a character, that is. His species lives for centuries. He's on a path to be both a Jedi and a Mandalorian. He's making certain choices and decisions, and he has a great teacher now. And so as he develops and grows, there's opportunities for stories that would emanate from that. I'm so happy with that.
He can be full grown alive in the new whatever they do with the Rey.
In the next saga of Star Wars, yeah. For sure, 100%. Because remind them, where does The Mandalorian take place in the timeline? It's
after 7, before 8.
Correct. Okay. Yeah. So like you said, he could be an actual full adult in the next saga.
Because none of the Rey shit has happened yet. Well, technically, he's an adult, age-wise.
No, I thought he's still in his adolescent years. He's still like a kid.
His species is.
Right, that's what I mean.
Because they grow really, really at a small rate.
Yeah,
that's why they can live for centuries.
Right.
So,
but he's still like a kid right now.
Age-wise, he's about in his 50s. He's almost 50.
Right, but as we're talking maturity-wise, he's still
yes. But he still obtains knowledge. Mm-hmm. Like a normal humanoid, I guess.
Yeah, like an adult. Yeah, like a person. Yeah.
So he's just non-verbal at the moment.
Correct.
He's more and ahs and shit like that. But he is extremely intelligent.
Yeah,
hence why Yoda has become was a master of the council for such a long time. Why he was arguably the best Jedi to ever live outside of the Skywalker bloodline. Because he's had so much time to essentially marinate all this knowledge
and master all that knowledge.
Yes, and then by the time he physically was able to overcome the parameters of manipulating and controlling and utilizing the Force, he was light years mentally than his body was physically.
So for sure.
Physically, once he caught up, his mentality was able to push him to new heights.
Yeah,
and that's what we're gonna be able to see.
And I think that only helped him in pursuing becoming a master, and why he was the head of the council and stuff like that. Just speaking to that, for sure. All right, next bit of news. Obsession, the new movie Obsession, may become the first film in history to earn $100 million plus on a budget under $1 million.
Yeah, it was $750K was the
That is
budget.
incredibly
and it was shot
impressive.
in a month.
Yeah. That's my next bit of news. At 26, the director of Obsession shot the entire film in just 1 month.
Yes.
That's impressive.
It's better than your movie, Sun Help.
Okay.
It's better than a Begonia movie that I told you.
And that's a Sam Raimi film.
Yeah, it was really fucking good.
Yeah.
Dude. Honestly, I went in. I made a joke. I was telling Sandy. We went to go see. I was like, "Babe, take notes," because I thought it was gonna be like a good horror film because it's about a relationship and somebody being obsessed with their partner. I was like, "Babe, take notes."
Yeah.
Mid film, I'm like, "Babe, do not take notes."
Yeah.
What the fuck are we watching?
Yeah.
Like some crazy.
Forget I said
shit,
that. Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
It was intense.
No, I'm sure, and that's like a testament to the filmmaking process, because like that just proves you don't need a $500 million budget, a big blockbuster for it to be a good film.
Yeah, and you don't need
CGI and all that BS.
There's some, but what you don't need is you don't have to have a giant actor tied to your film either.
Yeah, you don't need A-list actors.
All of these were unknown actors.
Or very small actors. Yeah, very small known.
Unknown to the majority of the public. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know who any of these people were.
Okay.
But Indy, the chick that gets possessed, like, holy shit, she killed it.
Oh, spoilers.
Yeah. Not really. I mean, they've seen the trailers.
Oh, that's in the trailer? Okay,
it's in the
then
trailer.
never mind.
We know
All
what happens.
Yeah.
But holy cow.
That's what I love about movies, man, is like some of the movies that I think are really, really good movies aren't big blockbusters. They're independent movies. Case in point, My Big Fat Greek Wedding made so much money, did so well.
It's like a cult following behind
It's a cult classic,
movie,
and it was an independent movie.
Yeah.
It was a very small...
It's fucking legit, bro.
The other one, most recently, it was a very small... Actually, two. Very small movie. It was literally in the smallest theater. Mila Jovovich's The Protector and Bob Odenkirk's Normal. Those are two very small movies. Not a big production, but very, very, very good movies.
Yeah, I hear you.
They were fantastic.
Well, the
better
director,
than some of the blockbusters out there.
I forget what his name was. So the director had he was like an Instagram, YouTube, like YouTuber kind of thing. So he was making shorts and things like that.
Yeah.
So like that's where he learned all of that.
That's probably how he was able to do it in a month, because he's used to that, like getting everything done in a short period of time. Yeah.
Yes, agreed. Probably. One of my students who are actually going to be a guest on our one shot.
When I saw.
Yeah. So he was telling me that he's followed the guy since his earlier years, and not realizing, didn't putting two and two together until recently, that he's the one that directed Obsession. He's like, oh no shit. He's like, I loved all that stuff. He's like, no wonder why he's doing so good.
Nice.
I was like, oh, good shit. And then some of the main actors and the director have made small skits, small videos recently together from the Obsession movie, and so they made some pretty funny quick little skits that they've done. I'll send them to you. They're quite funny.
Nice.
But he was interviewed recently, and they were asking him what's next. He's like, well, the sky's the limit. I would love to do more. He's like, but realistically, I'd love to create like a cinematic universe of this, of like, the main thing about this is it's a wish is made with that one wish willow.
Okay.
And then so the wish is made very vaguely, and when there's some entities involved, I don't really know if it was an entity. It wasn't really established what the fuck it was yet. There's some like witchcraft shit happening. You make the wish and you crack the stick in half, and then the wish comes true.
Oh, so kind of similar to Weapons.
Yes,
but that was more witchcraft.
Basically, don't touch the stick or don't break it. That's what you learned from both those movies. But yes, on the level of how great Weapons was. 100% this movie was.
Nice.
With the lower budget, though.
Are they doing another Weapons?
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the lady's name? The bald one?
The aunt.
The aunt, yeah. It's her story.
Yeah.
How the things that she was doing.
Before she got to them?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
wow.
it's like a prequel.
All right. Nice.
But so anyway, so he's like, realistically, the easiest thing to do is do a series where every episode is a different wish made and how bad they can go.
Yeah, that's a good route.
Or a couple movies. He's like, not every wish deserves an hour and a half to 2 hour movie. So could they get by with a series? Probably. But could there be a couple spin-offs of a movie that is just at the same level of a horrible wish made, and how bad it can go.
So does he want to do a universe kind of like what Ryan Coogler's going to do with Sinners?
Yeah.
Like that type of
He
thing?
would love to do something like that.
Okay,
now,
nice.
Hopefully people fund them in budget. After the success of this movie,
Well,
it's going to happen.
Listen, he did it right where he made a name for himself by doing just the bare minimum and like what he had to.
Pouring through.
Oh, 100%. This guy's got a bright career ahead of him, for sure. So we look forward to seeing what he's got coming next.
Excited because the horror film industry had a little bit of a dip.
The genre, yeah.
Yeah, and then over the last 3 years or so, we've had some pretty solid hitters.
Yeah.
And, Insidious is coming back. And seeing the success of the Insidious and Annabelle franchise / cinematic universe.
Fun fact, the main actor in Insidious in the movie.
The dude?
Yeah. His father works at one of the hospitals that I deliver to. His father's nickname is Hollywood because his son's an actor. He was also in Nope. He was the Fry's employee that was helping them.
Yeah.
That's him.
No shit.
Yeah.
Small world. That's dope.
Isn't that crazy?
I'm jealous that you know that.
Yeah, cool. I found that out. I was like, oh, that's cool.
Have you seen the reels that they're doing with the stick? Like, they make a wish and it goes horribly wrong.
Yeah.
It's like the reels on Instagram.
Oh, really?
Guy,
I haven't seen them yet.
He didn't explain it, but he goes, make her, like, butt stuff, and then he breaks it. And then it was reversed. It was like the girl wanting to do butt stuff on him.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying, yeah.
Goes, no, he's trying to put the stick back together.
Nice. I like that. That's what I like when people do skits like that, like poking fun of it, but still like honoring what you're making fun of.
And
I love
so
that kind of stuff.
The crazy thing
basically
is the only way to end it is you either accept it or somebody else makes a wish that breaks your wish.
Oh, so it's kind of like Smile.
Yeah.
In a way. Oh, I like that.
Or you take your own life and that person will snap out of it.
Basically, the rules of Smile.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. I'm with it.
Weapon and Smiles together.
Yeah, basically.
Essentially.
It's if Weapons and
Pieces
Smile had a
of it.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
Which most
I'm with
movies
it.
are like that anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
100%. They borrow all these concepts from everyone. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, I wouldn't even call it borrowing. I would say you're paying homage to something that you're a fan of, and you're like, here's my take on it. You know,
like Black Phone and how much it idolized. Not idolized. It reflected and symbolized everything that Freddy Krueger was.
Freddy Krueger, yeah.
So 100%, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's in.
And I think that's the only horror is the only genre where like it's not too frowned upon to do that. Because
yeah,
you could only
for
go
sure.
Through,
Yeah, because
it's like
it's seen that
action
way.
Movies like that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but if you have to do it the right way, because if not, it looks like you're just stealing from them or you're copying them.
Yeah,
like,
It's like Star Wars and Dune. Dune derived from it, but now that we're watching the Dune movies, everyone's like, "Oh, like, Lucas kind of really ripped them off."
Yeah.
You know, even though the story is intricate and like it's an amazing. I'm not taking anything, but like he took that concept and he fucking ran with it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So like, what's that other Netflix tried to do?
What I was thinking of was Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon.
That
was like what he was wanting to do with Star Wars,
Yeah.
but since he didn't get it, he's like, well, this is what I was. Let me just do what I was going to do and make it my own.
Yeah, I didn't care.
And then also Ryan Coogler's Sinners derived from him trying to do Blade.
That's a little different. That was a developmental hell that never happened.
Right, but that's my point. Is that like he wanted to do Blade, but since he didn't get it, he goes, well, you know what? I'm going to take what I was going to do and I'm going to make my own.
But that
thing.
foundation transformed into like a total other movie.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus
that's
Rebels,
the exception. Yeah.
It's a knockoff of
fair point. Yeah.
Star Wars. It
yeah,
totally
you're right.
was.
Yeah, that's a little bit different, but that's more of like the exaggerated thing of what I was saying.
Correct. Well, we got some rumors, right?
Yeah, we got two rumors. Real quick. First rumor: Marvel is reportedly working on an Avengers project featuring the Eternals and Celestials.
Addie's happy.
Yes, we know Addie is probably very happy.
He's fucking choding it up right now.
Yeah. Which we hope that rumor comes true because I feel like the Eternals got cheated.
100%.
Because I think it was a lot better than they were giving credit for.
Yeah. I want to see Angelina Jolie, Salma Hayek, the guy that plays.
Oh, you can't see Salma Hayek because she died. She was one of the ones that was killed.
Oh, yeah.
Out of the 10 Eternals? How many? Wait, right?
Oh,
Is it 10?
yeah.
There's only like 6 left alive. One of them doesn't have powers anymore. The Sprite, she doesn't have powers anure. She gave up hers.
True.
I think there's only the
Chinita, and then Fastos, the Morenito.
Fastos, and then the the speedster.
Yeah.
Her.
Icarus, technically, we don't know if he does or
He
doesn't.
flew into the sun, bro. He Supermaned it. He flew into the sun and killed himself because of what he
We
did.
don't know that.
True, but I mean, we see him flying towards the sun.
Yeah. We don't know. don't know.
Sun has a strong gravity, my
Yes,
guy. It's not hard to.
We don't know.
Fair point. They could retcon it and be like, no, he decided he turned left for the last second.
Or he survived it and he's now way more powerful now.
And
he's the villain.
I guess
he's the villain now or something.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
And the dude that can manipulate your mind. I forget what his name is. And then the guy who
Charles Xavier?
no, oh my god, no. And then the what's his name? Ninjao, I think is his real name. He's the one who he shoots the. He was the actor. They kept playing like generations of himself.
The Indian gentleman.
Yeah. I forgot his actual name. But anyway,
Fastos?
him. No, Fastos is the guy who makes.
Oh yeah, you're
my
right.
favorite one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I forgot him. He's still alive. But anyway, so we hope that gets made because, like I said, I felt like they got cheated and they're way better than people give them credit for. But anyway,
Yes, this one I'm excited for.
yes. So it is a rumor that we hope is true. A live-action Starkiller Star Wars movie is in the works, and now I feel like this has some validity to it because of the success of Darth Maul, and that actor that plays Darth Maul also plays Starkiller and resembles like they took his likeness.
Yes.
As Starkiller. So that is a character-specific Star Wars character. But I'm
is
hoping
a
we
video
get...
game
What did I say?
specific Star Wars character specific, which was
Well, no, I said a Star Wars video game character.
You did say video game.
I didn't?
but it is
okay.
a video game only. It's
Yeah,
never
it's a
been
video
in a comic.
game specific
Actually, I think there's
character.
comics now, but initially originated from just the
video game.
2 games, I think.
So I hope if we get Starkiller, then I really hope we get Cal Kestis from the newer.
well, Cal
Jedi.
Kestis is confirmed in a new comic that he knows Obi-Wan.
Okay.
They are. So
But no,
he
I'm
is-
saying I hope we get a live action Cal Kestis.
Oh,
and
yes,
I hope
100%.
What's his name plays him, the guy who plays him in the game. I hope
Yeah.
he, because they did promos of him and Luke and Mark Hamill together.
Who?
They did promos for the game when the game was coming out.
Oh yeah,
They
yeah,
did promos together, so I mean, I really hope we get him live action. That'd be amazing.
So
What is
Do you
that's gonna
know
bother me?
who-
What's his name?
Huh?
Babe, can you look up the actor's name from Shameless who played Cal Kestis, please, and thank you.
he was born.
Bobby is a huge fan of this person, of this actor.
Yes.
They even met him at Nutella.
Yes. He
Remember?
did come to eat. Yes.
Damn, he was on Shameless. God, I can't believe I'm blanking on his
I
name.
can't. Yeah, I can't remember. He's gonna play the Joker,
You
or he
said-
played Joker.
He played Joker in Gotham.
Yeah.
Who were you looking for?
He played Joker in Gotham.
Noel
the show?
Fisher?
Huh?
Noel Fisher?
No, he played and he was in Shameless. And type
That's
in
right, he's in Shameless. The redhead?
yeah.
Noel.
No, that's not his name, is it?
This guy.
No, his boyfriend,
Oh, that's right. No.
the redhead.
Sorry.
That he's more blondish. Yeah, it's something with a B, isn't it? I forget.
Cameron.
Cameron
Oh
what?
yeah.
What's his full name? What's the last name?
I'm like,
What's the last name?
Monaghan.
Monagh. Oh, Monahan. Monahan.
Monahan, yeah.
Yeah, Cameron Monahan. Him. I'm a huge fan of this guy. He's a phenomenal actor. Yeah, I hope he plays the live action Cal Kestis. We need to get him in the next saga of Star Wars. I really hope we do. Because the 2 games, he did a phenomenal job in it.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
I think there's room to do that. I don't think he hasn't died in the game.
The story in the game is phenomenal too. Such
they've
a good
alluded
story.
to hearing his Force ghosts at the end of Episode 9.
Okay.
But
Is it
they
like he's
haven't. They
one of
didn't
the
really
Jedi?
confirm. Yeah, they didn't really confirm that. But some people say that you can hear him. But I'd be okay if he survived.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So if that's the case, can he be in the next saga of Star Wars? As
If
like
he's
a Force
dead, then
Ghost?
no.
Well, maybe as a Force Ghost at least.
I don't see the
Something.
point.
That's true.
I don't see the point.
Yeah.
But if he survived and he's still alive and he's old as fuck,
Or just give us a side story movie of him,
Yeah,
what
like
he did
the Ahsoka
between the
series,
game,
yes.
yeah, between the game and what happens in this
Yeah.
in the
I want a
Episode
Star
79.
Killer movie.
for sure.
I want to
Same.
see. I want to see, or maybe a Vader movie. Training. Gallian. Who Gallian Merrick is the first version of Starkiller.
Yeah.
And then he dies, and then the clone is created, who's just known to be just
Starkiller. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm down for either one, but I would hope to see. I hope we get to see both of them in some form or fashion.
Yeah, I'd fucking love.
Dave Filoni, if you're listening, which
So-
I know you are.
Do I
Please
dive
make that
into
happen.
my? Because I have the theory we were talking about.
Yes,
earlier.
please let the people
Okay,
know about
okay,
this
okay.
theory before
So-
somebody else says it on the internet.
Starkiller, arguably one of the most strongest force wielders, force lightning to ever exist. So I have a theory about Rey and how everyone doesn't care for how Rey was
took the Skywalker
name. I have a theory that I've been sitting in and shelved it for a long time.
And I love this theory. He cooked with this one. Go ahead.
That, we know that Rey and Ben, Kylo, have they're a Force dyad. And then we know that Rey is technically the granddaughter to Palpatine.
Yes.
But Palpatine's son isn't really his son. That's a clone of him.
Okay.
And that clone birthed Rey. Now, the reason why I think she dons the Skywalker last name is because the reason she's so powerful and had the connection to Ben with the dyad is because she has Skywalker blood in her. So when Luke lost his hand in the fight versus Vader, they used that DNA to create a new clone with Palpatine's DNA and the Skywalker DNA, therefore birthing the father who wasn't Force sensitive, but then giving birth to a very strong Force sensitive. Which in my mind brings balance to the Force, because you have a Palpatine Sith and a Skywalker Jedi. The light and the dark side of and again brings
And we know George Lucas is always about the Force always has the balance. So yeah.
Well, even though those last movies weren't necessarily George Lucas's vision, because we saw all of that bullshit. But I think that would be the best way if they don't rewrite that, because there's rumors that they're gonna retcon those last 3 movies. All over.
I'm hearing that.
Build it forward, pay homage to the Skywalker, keep the Skywalker bloodline alive. I think it works. We don't have to go away from it.
No.
I really don't think we need to.
I agree.
But let Rey just be an extension of that, and having the DNA of it, creating her own Jedi temple, creating the future of that. If Cal Kestis is alive, maybe that's just somebody that, comes into the temple and helps train. I don't know. There's so many things that we can do, but I really like that theory.
Same, so do I.
And I think the
if
second
you could,
version,
I would say drop your mic, because that was fucking awesome.
I think the second version of Starkiller could be the first version of that clone.
Okay.
Where Palpatine created a new clone utilizing the Skywalker bloodline from Luke. And then because Vader's so broken down and tarnished, even though he's the chosen one. Using his DNA because of how battle damaged he is from the burn marks and all that stuff. Just using a brand new fresh hand of a younger fresh Luke Skywalker. I think that's the way to go. And maybe we tie in Starkiller also being part of that Skywalker.
Because remind me because when he got his hand cut off, it didn't.
It falls.
It just falls, but it falls within where they are.
I don't know.
It doesn't fall out into the planet that they're on, right?
I don't know.
That was Luke. Luke almost fell out, but then he held on to the thing.
Again, we don't know what happened to that severed hand.
That's my point. Is that there's still a way that they could have said, "Oh, they grabbed the hand."
It could have been recovered on the planet. It could have just fucking been hanging by a piece of skin on the side of the, you
gross,
just don't know.
But that's my point, is that they can use it because we didn't see the hand physically get destroyed, or like we didn't see it fall off that thing onto the planet to where it would have been destroyed. You know what I mean? Like there's still a way that can work.
And I think it's a cool ass idea.
I
think it'd be so cool if they took that and ran with it.
If I were you, I would try to get that to Dave Filoni if you can, or Jon Favreau at the very least. Do some research, find an email, do something, and just send it over, because that's good.
Every day I'm just gonna post it and tag him.
There you go.
And tag him.
Yeah, at the very least, send just DM him constantly. No,
that's how you get blocked and banned.
Yeah, I know, seriously, yeah. But no, keep doing that. Keep tagging them, but for sure. I like that. I really hope they do some form of that, for sure.
It'd be so cool.
It would be.
Cool. And if they do, oh my God, I'm gonna just lose my shit.
Yeah, 100%.
Lose my shit.
I'm gonna be right
and
there.
And if you guys have seen this theory, cool, whatever. But this is something that I've been just had in the back of my mind for a long time. I just recently shared with him, and cool. But actually share the videos, because then I'll hit that person up and be like, hey, jump on our podcast. Let's
seriously.
Like, I don't really give a shit if other people have done it too. This is something I like.
I think that would just add validity to your theory.
Yeah.
That, you're not the only one thinking. Exactly. But that's going to do it for Nerd News. Make sure to like, subscribe, and click that notification button to keep up with the latest in Nerd News. All right, time to get to the good stuff. Oh, my goodness. All right. So, these last 5 episodes don't feel like a normal second half of a season. They feel like the moment the entire story starts collapsing under its own weight. Everything that was slowly building in the background finally comes crashing to the surface. The tension gets heavier, the fear gets louder, and every character starts making decisions from desperation instead of confidence. Survival becomes a priority, trust becomes fragile, and the deeper everybody falls into the chaos, the harder it becomes to tell who's actually still in control. What makes this stretch of episodes so strong is how the pressure never lets up. Every confrontation feels earned because the show spent so much time carefully building these relationships, these rivalries, and these emotional cracks between characters. Maul starts shifting from mastermind to something even more dangerous, because now it feels like the darkness around him is no longer just a weapon, it's consuming him too. Meanwhile, Lawson and the others are being pushed past their limits, forced into impossible choices and uneasy alliances just to survive another day. And honestly, that's what makes these episodes hit so hard. Yep. Nobody feels safe anymore.
No.
The paranoia keeps growing.
Especially when you're
when you hear
in
that
the background, you're
fucking
fucked.
all plans go out the window. The paranoia keeps growing. The lines between hero and villain keep blurring, and every victory comes with a cost attached to it. By the time we reach the Dark Lord, it doesn't feel like we're watching people fight for power anymore. It feels like we're watching people fight to hold on to whatever humanity they have left.
Yeah.
These episodes are tense, emotional, unpredictable, and by the end of it all, the season leaves you with one terrifying realization. This story was never going to end peacefully. Let's break it all down.
Yes.
So give them the stats of the series so far.
All right. So the last, you want all last 4 of them?
Yeah, refresh your memory.
5 of them?
Let go episode by episode.
Okay, cool. So episode 1 opened up at an 8.3. Episode
Solid
2
opening.
opened up at 7.9. 3 was at an 8.2. 4 was at a 8.9. 5 did dip to just a solid 8, but then 6.
Which that usually happens in every season. The mid-season kind of dips a little bit just for story building and stuff. Yeah.
Which I don't get. I feel like all of these were easily a 9.
For me, it kept escalating. Each episode escalated and got better and better.
Yes, agreed. And then episode 6 back up to a 9. Episode 7, 8.8.
9.1, right? Episode 6? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 9.1, sorry. And then 7 and 8 were both an 8.8. And then finishing off strong with a 9.6 and an almost a perfect score at a 9.8 in episode 10.
Yeah.
I fucking am with it. The last 2 episodes for me were the fucking highlight of the entire thing. Hearing Vader, doing some deep dive into why he didn't speak the whole series.
Let them know about that real quick.
So the writers wanted us to realize that Vader is still very much so dealing with some inner turmoil. One, dealing and accepting the death of Padme, realizing that had he, had the options of, as everyone knows, a Duel of the Fates plays every time something significant has happened in Anakin's life.
Mm-hmm.
So the very first time we hear Duel of the Fates, it's if Qui-Gon survived, it would have been a different trajectory for Anakin.
Yes.
If what's the other time it plays?
I just remember that one and Mustafar, right? But what
yes,
was?
but there's another time where it happened.
Well, episode 2. When did it happen in episode 2? I can't remember.
Me neither.
But it happens in episode 2, which would also have. Oh wait, wasn't it when? Oh God. It has to do with Palpatine, doesn't it? Or when he starts to apprentice him? Or when he... No. Shit. In the comments, please, tell us when it happens in episode 2.
Yeah.
We're blanking right now.
I think it happens in the animated series too.
Mm-hmm.
In Attack of the Clones.
Or can you look that up?
Or the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars show. That happens... I think it happens twice in Clone Wars.
Okay.
But yeah, so every time we hear Duel of the Fates, it's because... the outcome of that battle dictates the trajectory of Anakin's life.
Yeah.
The chosen one.
Can you, real quick, can you look up when does Duel of the Fates play in episode 2, please?
Or what are all the times that Duel of the Fates plays, really, honestly?
Well, we just need to know episode 2 because we know the other one.
Yeah.
But okay.
So the reason why he doesn't speak is because he's trying to still choke down Anakin to accept the no, not like that guy.
Yeah.
Not like that at all. That's a different Star Wars.
Yeah.
That's the anyways.
Yeah, he's trying to suppress Anakin, and
yes.
he's trying to really just live as Darth Vader.
Yeah, and the point that I was going to bring up that you brought it up, but I was going to get to it was It just adds more weight to that quote in the Obi-Wan series where he's like, "You didn't kill Anakin, I did."
Or you didn't, because I think he says, "I failed you," and he's like, "You didn't fail me. I killed Anakin," or something like that.
Yeah.
Something to that. But
No, he just says that. Yeah, he's like, "You didn't kill Anakin,
I did.
I did."
Yeah, but no, I was talking about the part right before that. What Obi says, he's like, "I failed you, Anakin."
Yeah, he's like, he does say that. And then he's like, "You didn't kill Anakin, Obi-Wan."
That's how it was. Okay, so I was right. Yeah. Okay.
And
all right,
it's
cool.
going in between the Hayden Christian voice and then the Vader voice back and forth, which is
because the mask is half cracked. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, fucking gasping and like, bro, crazy cinema.
Yes. Did you know? This is a fun fact that Ewan McGregor is talking about. It was on a talk show that scene where the light is reflecting like the blue and the red. That was on accident.
Yeah,
because the lightsabers were close to each other, but they saw that in playback and they're like, "We gotta keep that in there."
Yeah, so the red was just on him,
and the blue
Vader,
was on.
and the blue was just on
Yeah, that was fucking awesome. I love that.
It really was.
I like
cool.
when happy accidents happen
What
like
you
that.
got?
I don't know. I'm probably not typing it right.
What happened?
I can't find anything.
Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. When we do, we'll let you guys know.
You said when does what?
Duel of the Fates play
in Star Wars.
In Star Wars Episode 2.
It just says Episode 2.
Maybe you could find it because you can get more specific with it. While you're looking that up. So, Season 1, Episode 6, Night of the Hunted. Everything finally starts collapsing under the pressure as survival becomes the only priority. The heroes are pushed into retreat, Maul's influence continues spreading, and the season's tension transforms into full desperation. This episode feels relentless, proving that nobody is truly safe anymore, and every decision now carries consequences. Which is it episode... So one thing we forgot to talk about on the last episode was about the moment that Devin force pushed Maul, and we seen the little green like hue of color go behind him.
Oh yeah.
Speak a little bit about that.
So some people were saying they were seeing like the Sith get pushed out of him. I didn't really see it that way. So if those that know about him in Rebels and Clone Wars,
real quick, I was following that until you broke this down, and then your side of it made more sense. So let them know. Yeah.
Something happened. But he's housed and put back together. His sanity was brought back down to I guess a bearable level because it's Darth Maul, so he's really lacks some sanity. He's an evil person overall. But when he was in that little pit, he built those mechanical like spider legs, and then he gets put back together. And then eventually gets found by Mother Talzin from the Night Sisters, from Dathomir, from where he's from. And she pieces him back together with the Night Sister magic. I saw that as essentially
the Night Sister magic.
The Night Sister magic, but like an aura that's still holding him together and keeping him leveled and somewhat sane.
Yeah.
Being force pushed out and then coming back into him.
Yes.
I didn't see, because I don't really think he's Sith anymore.
Right.
Does he follow some of the practices? Yes.
Yeah.
And I think openly he says that, and he
basically renounced the Sith at this point.
Yeah, 100%, because he wants revenge against.
Yeah, because he realized that that Palpatine sent him to his death.
Yeah.
Then when he was fighting Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon.
Yes.
So he realizes that, and that's why he renounces the Sith, and that's why you're saying that you don't think that. And like that, once you broke it down that way, I'm like, that makes 100% sense. That makes more sense than if it was be the Sith. But I think people just saw that because he's so connected to the Sith.
Yeah.
And that's what people know him from. I mean, basically that's what he was doing in the first movie.
Yeah.
But when you break it down that way, it makes 100% more sense that it's the Night Sister magic that was pushed out of him and got put back.
Because it was green, and that's what the Night Sister magic
Either way,
and
phenomenal job. Can we just give it up for the VFX artist on that? Because that was phenomenal. 100%. That was very well done.
The reason why he was such a good apprentice, even though he was a pawn to Sidious, was because he wanted to weaken the
Sidious, you mean Palpatine?
Huh?
You said he was a pawn to Sidious. You mean Palpatine?
Darth Sidious? Palpatine? Same person.
Oh, fuck, you're right. Shit, my bad. I was who am I thinking of? Plagueis. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh,
sorry.
got it.
That's what when you said Sidious, I was thinking Plagueis. Sorry.
Like,
my bad. I'm very tired. Good.
Palpatine realized that the Night Sister magic is one of the only weaknesses that he has. He's been manipulating and playing the Senate and the Jedi Order for years, pawning them, and has them moving, like his own little pawns. The Night Sisters were really the only curveball that they're Force derived, but not necessarily Jedi or Sith. And there's, it's a darker form of the Force. Yeah. But it's not something he was prepared or trained to defend against.
Yeah.
So
that's the one thing that could take him down. Yeah.
What better way to kind of find a truce and kind of find a way to battle against it by stealing their star pupil of the Force-sensitive kid, Maul. Yeah. So when he took Maul at a young age. Because of his Force sensibility. Yeah. And then he was already trained as an assassin. Right. And then he took on...
That just made him the ideal apprentice. Yeah, for sure.
But it was to weaken them so that he didn't have to worry about the Night Sisters anymore.
Right, for sure. He basically took their only weapon.
Yeah, well, one of their biggest
weapons. One of their biggest weapons, sorry.
If not their biggest weapon.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. All right, cool. All right, so this season shifts from strategy to survival. Fear and desperation start driving decisions. Maul's presence feels overwhelming even when off-screen, and the pacing becomes faster and more chaotic. Oh, yeah. So this is the first episode where it feels like the heroes are actually losing.
Yeah,
100%. Before it kind of felt like they were getting traction and kind of taking apart what Maul was doing, but then this is the first episode where we're like, oh shit, maybe they're not.
Yeah. And honestly, it's okay. I love that. Like, I love the Mandalorian movie. Don't get me wrong. The Mandalorian Grogu movie.
Yes.
And I have nothing bad to say about it.
Okay.
But it was another typical Star Wars movie of seeing, the good guys win.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's kind of the ammo that they had.
Which is nothing wrong with that. But
not at all. But I think that's why Infinity War was such a greater movie from a lot of people.
Because the bad guy finally won.
Yeah, for the first time in a long time, ever.
And like, stay with me here. I kind of think that we feel that way only because we've seen so many Star Wars movies. But look at it from the newer generation, just getting into Star Wars. They're not going to see that. With Mandalorian and Grogu, they're going to be seeing that like how we were watching the prequels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But because we have this history with Star Wars and we've seen it done so many times, we're kind of jaded to that format already.
Yeah.
So like
that's why it was a breath of fresh air to see the villains win.
Yes. 100%. Yeah. 100%. And I think that's probably why.
That's the point I'm trying to make with you.
Yeah. I think that's probably why our generation is liking this Maul series so much, because it's giving us a fresh take on Star Wars a little bit. Because we get that a lot in Rebels.
I'm trying to find.
No, you're good. We get that a few times in Rebels, and we get that a bunch of times in Clone Wars.
Actually, we get it a lot. In
yes.
Clone,
so, like, I think that's where animated series really shine, is showing that side of the Star Wars universe.
Because you can tell so much of... Star Wars is big. Don't get me wrong. It has a bigger following, maybe even a bigger following than Marvel does.
Yeah, probably, I would say.
But there's so much more source material for Marvel, that there is for Star Wars.
Yes.
And so these movies have to hit. These shows have to hit.
And I would say because Marvel has the multiverse like to deal with, Star Wars doesn't. And I think that's why there's so much source material, because of the multiverse.
Yes.
Whether it's Star Wars, it's just that one universe.
And
it's a big universe.
It's one timeline.
Yes, it's a big universe.
And they can't fuck it up. Like, that's why the Acolyte, it could have been a way better show if they didn't fuck up some things.
If they fucking did their homework.
Yeah.
How do you get into a big franchise like Star Wars and not know any of the source material?
Yeah, shitty.
I'm not even saying you have to be a fan of it, but do your fucking homework.
And
get the lore right.
To how much better when the right people are in charge, writing the script.
Like Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
The budget for Ahsoka, season 1, was I think like a third of the budget for Acolyte, and it was by far beyond light years better of a series than Acolyte was.
I agree.
And Acolyte spent way more money to create it.
I will say this though, like, plot aside, the Acolyte gave us some fantastic lightsaber fights. Some of the best I've seen, honestly.
Choreography was really dope.
Aside from the Duel of the Fates and all that, all the major ones. The Obi and Darth Maul, but
nothing's gonna touch that shit.
Absolutely, but like, it gave us some top tier lightsaber duels. And I think that's what the sequel
trilogy lacked.
Yeah,
was real, tangible,
and I mean
lightsaber trained lightsabers.
Yeah.
We're talking about not just the good old Skywalker special of fucking hacking away at people and swinging effortlessly.
It also gave us something really new that we've never seen, where he found something that can temporarily deactivate the lightsaber with that material that he made his helmet out of. It messed with the lightsaber and temporarily messed it up to where they couldn't use it.
That was legit.
That was dope, and I'm really glad. That's one thing I took away from that.
I think
that I really enjoyed.
He could have easily been a better villain.
Yeah.
Than Kylo was.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I think so because of how disciplined he was and how really good at manipulating he was.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, yeah. Plot aside, I think the Acolyte gave us a lot of good things.
Yeah.
It's just the plot unfortunately fucked it up for most of the fans. Yeah. Anyway, so so the pressure finally broke everybody, and running doesn't solve the problem; it delays it, and we see that playing heavily in these episodes.
Wait, where are we at? What are you doing?
I was talking about the some of the major points in episode 6.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So a key takeaway from this one is the hunt has officially begun. Yeah.
Well, this is where I think Maul finally realizes that there are, what are they called? The cronies of Darth Vader?
Oh, the Inquisitors?
Yeah, the Inquisitors are on his tail.
Which, by the way, can we just talk about real quick? The Crow Inquisitor looks fucking terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
I would legit get why everybody's so scared of that.
Mm-hmm.
He looks absolutely terrifying.
Well, clearly Ahsoka didn't get the message.
Yeah, seriously.
In the Jedi Tales?
Yeah.
Fucks him up.
Hell yeah. That's my girl. That's why that's why she's my favorite Force user. I can't call her Jedi. She ain't Jedi.
No, yeah.
So, but yeah, her, and then the other one, the robotic one, he's still terrifying too, but it's something about that crow skull. Just looks fucking scary as hell. Anyway, all right. Episode 7, Call to Oblivion. With enemies closing in from every direction, Maul is finally forced to stop controlling events from the shadows and step directly into the conflict. The episode balances tension and emotion beautifully, showing that even someone as calculated as Maul can feel the walls beginning to close around him. So in this one, Maul becomes reactive for the first time.
Yeah, because he's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Like I don't have some, on the run, hiding fucking Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have these Inquisitors
that are hunting
out for fucking blood. And they are just as ruthless as he is.
Because Maul's been playing chess this whole time, but now it's getting to the point where, all right, my moves aren't... They're being interrupted or they're not... My moves aren't being able to be made because of these Inquisitors.
Well,
they're
he's
interfering.
At this point, he's deep into the chess game where there's no pawns.
Yeah, exactly.
Now he's playing with his rook and his knights and his bishops, and he it's at the point where he's gonna have to sacrifice a queen, almost, and that's where he does eventually his right hand person,
Yeah, which we got to talk about that. Wait, is that episode 7?
That's a little bit later. Yeah,
it's okay. We'll get to that.
That's why I just said that in a metaphor. And not.
Yes. Okay. Good. Okay. So pressure forces characters into uncomfortable choices. And momentum toward the finale ramps up hard. The stakes also finally feel really personal for everybody.
Yeah.
Devin included. Maul for sure. Well, for obvious reasons, but we're starting to see why it's getting personal for Devin, especially with what's her master's name again? What is it Dak or something? What is it?
Dak, yeah, something like
that.
Babe,
what's Devin's master's name? The Allstate guy?
Yeah, Allstate guy.
Yeah.
I remember because it sounds like Daki, so...
Daki, is it...
Daki, or...
Can you look that up?
It's not.
I'm sorry. Something like that?
It's not Daki?
You could be correct.
We'll figure that out.
It sounded like Daki.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that's how you remembered it. That's funny. So this might be the first time Maul doesn't look fully in control, and I think it's because of the Inquisitors. They're messing up with his plan. Everybody's survival instinct is kicking in hard in this episode for sure,
and almost to a level. I think this is the first time where we almost see Maul desperate. Because he realizes, I think, he can't do this alone without another Force-sensitive person.
Yeah, and I think that's why he's trying to recruit Devin so hard to be his apprentice.
That's the point I'm getting to, 100%.
And then we also see his desperation because he has to align himself with Lawson and Devin and her master. But Because he's like, I have a way off, but I need you to help.
Daki. Daki.
It's Ducky.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
Ducky.
okay. So
Okay.
you were right. So, but yeah, like I was saying, he even says like, I have a way off this planet, but I need your help to get there because you know this place and you know a way. You know, we need your help basically to get there. He goes, but I can get you guys out with us for helping us get there.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like the first sign of like, oh shit, he's really desperate if he's having to rely on, you know, the good guys for help.
Yeah.
You know, that must mean he's absolutely terrified.
He's
of
at
what's
his.
coming.
I think he's very vulnerable right now.
Yeah, for sure. So, is this where Maul starts becoming dangerous in a different way?
Yeah, because he's not. He realizes.
He's more on the defense now, right? Not on the offense, because before he was making moves and he was putting things into play.
Yeah.
He was more on the offensive, but now he's having to revert because that wasn't working. So now he's having to play the defense and kind of like roll with the punches, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He realized he's going to have to sacrifice some pieces on the board. 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yep. So control becomes harder to maintain once survival enters the equation. That's true.
Yeah.
And we see that heavily in this episode.
Yeah. So this is where they get ambushed by the troopers, and they're walking through that bridge situation.
Yeah.
And
Do you have the IMDb up of the actors? Who plays Two Boots? Because I know that voice.
Yes,
somewhere.
it's a well-known actor. He's a comedian.
Don't tell me it's Alan Tudyk.
Richard.
Yeah.
Richard
Alan.
something Ayoade? Ayoade?
Richard Ayoade?
Oh yeah, Richard Ayoade. Oh yeah, well, you know him too. He's the Indian guy.
Okay. No wonder I recognize. All right.
He's in the movie The Neighborhood Watch.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
He played the alien.
Yeah.
That they didn't realize was an alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I knew I recognized that voice from somewhere. He's from The Watch. Okay, good. With Ben Stiller and Vince Vaughn. Okay, good. I'm like, that was bugging me because I know it's not Alan Tudyk because I recognize Alan Tudyk when he does robot voices.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Alan Tudyk fan. He played Sonny in iRobot, and then he recently was.
He did play.
Yeah, he fun fact. He played the rooster in Moana, the dumb one.
No shit.
He was the voice of the
no
rooster.
shit.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, and then he was also. Oh, he just recently was the robot in Superman, the one who's like who wanted a name, and then he's like, "For's a name." He goes, "So is Gary." That was an improvised line that made it into the movie.
Yeah, I do know
That one literally had David Cornswell bust out laughing. He goes, and he even said that's making the movie because of how funny he was. He's a comedic genius.
I love when that happens. I was just watching the actors from Obsession talk, and there's a line in the movie that happens in Obsession where she's doing some creepy shit, and he's like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah,
and like. That was just her in character, and that was unscripted, and it was like him generally laughing, like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah.
Like he literally meant, "What the fuck you're doing?" That's not on the script, and
it made it.
They left it in there.
Nice.
Yeah,
I love when that happens. Yeah, it's so good. All right, episode 8, The Creeping Fear. A desperate escape attempt spirals into danger.
Well, wait.
You got something else?
The way 7 ended was pretty powerful.
Yes.
So he's fighting the 2 Inquisitors, Maul is.
Yeah.
And he's cornered in this like.
Oh, is that where the acid place is? Is that episode 7?
No, they're in the like cave situation, and the water's kind of falling around.
Oh,
them.
that's right. Okay.
They go through like this little tiny waterfall, and then he gets down on his knees. And he puts a sword down, but then he force pulls all the rocks.
That's right. Yeah, yes.
And it ends the episode like that. So we don't know.
Talk about a cliffhanger, right?
Yeah, it ends thinking like, what the fuck just happened?
And that was the break, right? We had to wait a week for that next episode, didn't we? Because these were
I don't remember.
These were weekly releases.
I don't remember. Let's find out.
Because they dropped 2 episodes at a time. Remember?
You dropped 2 episodes at a time.
That's when the brother died, right? One of the twins.
No, that's later.
A little later, the brother died.
Yeah. Because that's why they're like dwindling down.
Oh, I think you're right. I think one of the brothers dies. Yeah, one of the other guys with the spikes on his head.
Yeah.
He does die. He sacrifices
the one with the
his life.
machine gun, right?
Yes.
His brother.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay.
No, that's not his brother. I don't know if that's his brother.
Yeah, he says my brother.
His brother.
Yeah, he said.
But it's not. I don't know if it's his actual biological brother,
or just like a race, like a
of his race from the Dathomir race.
Okay.
Yes.
Kind of like a brother in arms type
thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Savage Opress was his brother, and that
they talked about that. Yeah, like
he was murdered by Sidious.
that's right, and they talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I think you're right. It might be a brother in arms type of thing.
Yeah, I think that's what I think, because I don't think he's
like the way my Navy friends became brothers.
Yes,
like
100%,
okay,
100%,
fair enough,
yeah.
fair enough. Okay, so that's right. That was a great ending, but I'm pretty sure because episode 7. Oh no, it would be 9 and 10 that released at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So then we didn't have a break. It was episode 7 and 8 that released. Okay, anyway, still great cliffhanger for an episode.
Yep.
So, a desperate escape attempt spirals into danger while an isolated Maul is left to regroup and reflect. The episode leans heavily into paranoia, fear, and emotional exhaustion, making every interaction feel tense. It's less about action and more about the psychological weight slowly crushing everyone involved. So, we talked about it a little bit, but fear becomes the dominant theme in this episode. Isolation changes Maul's energy completely. Characters begin emotionally unraveling. Especially for Devin, and suspense replaces confidence.
Yep.
So they're being hunted. They're just trying to survive and get to the ship. They can get out of.
They need to get to the rendezvous point so that the ship can pick them
That's
up.
what I meant. That's So this episode feels...
And the Mandalorians and the other surviving person of the Dathomir race are still going through those tunnels, and they want to turn back for Maul, and the old girl's like, no. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, so...
He'll find us, you know?
Yeah. We talked about it last time about the guys wanting... Or, like, talking about the money, right? And he's like...
The other Mandalorians?
That was last episode. Okay.
Yeah.
So, when... Is this the episode that Vader gets the Mandalorian?
No, not yet.
That's episode 9, right?
This is the episode where we see... So Maul falls, and he pulls down all the shit.
Oh, and he messes up his leg.
Yes, he messes up his leg. Then he's looking at his reflection. He's also... fighting turmoil inside.
Yes.
He's still trying to balance himself.
Because he sees a younger him, right? In the reflection. So good.
Yes. I fucking love this part.
Yeah.
And he can't stand the look of himself in the reflection of
dude, the symbolism there was fucking so great. Like, this is one of the things I love about Star Wars is that symbolism, they don't do it just for the sake of it. Like, it has true meaning to it.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I think all Star Wars fans love. But, like, me especially, that's one of the things I love about Star Wars so much is that key opponent. Like, it's in every story. All right, so yeah.
And then this is when Two Boots breaks out the sun.
Yes.
From the holding cell.
Which I was hoping, because he really fucked up.
Yeah,
he knows he did.
This whole well, actually, thank you for fucking up, because otherwise we wouldn't have gotten this series.
Yeah,
but,
no, his mess up was intentional in the story, and it needed to happen because he needed that redemption.
Yeah.
And it was done very well, and I like how he didn't mess up and then immediately redemption. Like, it built towards it.
Yeah.
And I like the way they gave him his redemption had meaning because it was Lawson's son.
Yeah.
And that's the most important person to Lawson. So he's like, if I'm going to betray my coding, it's going to be for a legitimate reason. Yeah. And what better reason than your partner's kid, you know? So then nobody trusts anybody anymore. Fear might be more dangerous than Maul himself. That's for sure. And this episode feels uncomfortable, but like in the best way. Yeah. Because it keeps us on edge and it keeps us engaged in the story.
I think the uncomfortable side is we're seeing vulnerability to what we used to think was a cold-blooded assassin in Maul. And we're seeing him, have flashbacks of when Sidious used to force electrocute him. When Sidious took him at a young age and was manipulating him. Yeah. And Maul he's always this like cold collective assassin, and now we're seeing almost humanity behind him, which is weird for us to see from a villain. Yeah,
well, I like when we can dive deeper into a villain's like story and understand that villain more. I think it adds more depth to them. And that's one thing I'm loving about the Maul series is that it's giving us that.
Yeah. I think it adds an extra layer of depth to when he fights Obi-Wan in Rebels. Yes. And Obi-Wan takes his life. Yeah. And then he tells him, he's like, is he the chosen one? And he's like, he is. he will avenge us, and then
Yeah.
he goes.
Yeah.
He dies peacefully, knowing that he will be avenged.
Yeah.
And that's what this whole show is about. He's looking to get revenge.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, towards Obi-Wan and also towards Sidious.
Yeah.
Mainly towards Sidious.
Because he understands that Obi-Wan was only there because it was by design from Sidious.
Yeah.
So like he just wants to get payback because of what Obi-Wan actually did.
Cut him in half. Yeah.
But it's more because like
you physically ruined my life.
Yeah.
But the other one mentally.
I'm gonna
ruined my
get
life.
you back for that, but then I'm going after this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, yeah. So it's so good. So in this one, paranoia destroys people long before violence does, and that is one of the truer things about this series, and I'm loving it. All right, episode 9, Strange Allies. Forced alliances begin forming as survival outweighs pride in history. Trust becomes a central conflict, with every character questioning whether working together is worth the risk. The tension is incredible because nobody fully believes in each other, yet they have no other choice if they want to survive.
100%.
Yep.
The only way they're getting to that escape shuttle that's supposed to come and just pick them up and dip. They have a tiny window. Now you have to trust, like I said, a cold-blooded assassin. You have to trust some Mandalorian that are bounty hunters.
Yes.
That are loyal to this cold-blooded assassin. And then on the flip side, we have 2 Jedis that want to do the right thing, and now these Mandalorian and this assassin have
and
to.
the Empire are forcing their hand to deal. Yeah. This series, and especially these last few episodes, it's literally as if they were like, take the enemy of my enemy and make a season out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, just take that and then make a season.
Yeah.
So so the best character dynamics of the season so far, absolutely. Themes of trust and desperation collide. Alliances feel temporary and fragile, and the season's emotional tension peaks here.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I think the season's emotional tension and peak, it's because it wasn't Daki and what's the general? Not the general. The
Lawson?
Lawson. It's not them asking for the alliance. It's Maul asking for the alliance, saying like the only way we're gonna fucking escape this is if we fucking work together.
For sure.
And that's, like I said, the vulnerability of a cold-blooded assassin that we've never seen.
Yeah, very true.
Because Vader would just fucking let the whole house fall on top of him and then claw his way out somehow.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And this guy, at this point, like, Maul's looking big picture. Like, I need to fucking... And then he's also has a little play of, like, he needs Devin to eventually trust him.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because he's still trying to make that work. He's still trying to work his... not magic, but he's trying to get her over to his side and to feel her rage and to let go into that... Because he knows that the rage in her, it will make her powerful.
Yeah.
Like it does for him and stuff like that. So, yeah. I mean, he's doing that, and then he's trying to escape and survive. He's trying to get... He's doing a lot. He's juggling a lot of things.
So Maul happens... What? Before Rebels.
Is it happening during Clone Wars?
No.
Okay.
No, because during Clone Wars, Anakin is still Anakin.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, duh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's after the prequels.
Yeah. So it's just before Rebels then. It's in between Clone Wars and Rebels. Right?
But still before Luke.
Right.
Luke is a baby at this point.
Mm-hmm. He's on
Tatooine.
Tatooine, yeah. I was just going to say. All right. So, any other points? Well, wait, this is the episode where Darth Vader takes the Mandalorian, or he kills her. So, interesting fact about this.
So they get ambushed again by the stormtroopers and both of the Inquisitors.
Yeah.
And they're holding up there as much as they could, and I think this is where the brother dies.
Yeah.
Or one of the other brothers dies. I think it's the other brother that dies, because this one has just 2 knives and a blaster.
Yeah.
So then he fucking jumps up and boom. And then since he
kind of sacrifices himself so that they can get away.
100%. And then this is when Maul does that cool ass thing with his blade, where he fucking ignites both sides and throws it and spins around, slices a bunch of stormtroopers, it comes back and he catches it.
Yeah, that was sick.
And how about the fucking asshole Inquisitor that kills Spybot? He's one of the cooler droids that we've seen. Evil droid Like
but
he's the
funny as shit. Like
he's
he
the
had the little
BB-8
quips.
version
Yes,
of an evil.
but his
robot.
little quips, like they were so fucking funny.
So loyal, so smart.
He was a badass
really
droid.
fucking cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
badass
he's a dope
droid.
ass
Yeah,
droid.
one of the best ones.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this one,
And so this is where he jumps across, lands.
and then holds his saber.
Yeah.
And an homage to Starkiller,
To
right?
Starkiller, yes.
Yes,
Yes,
it was, which people went nuts over.
Yes.
Seeing that, but
And how about Maul saying to Devin and Daki for them to go first? That
Yeah.
he'll hold off the Inquisitors.
that was very
And
selfless of him.
Yes, and it really makes them trust him, which leads to the betrayal that happens in the next episode.
For me, I saw that as that's how vital they are to him, and
To
that's
get
how
away.
much he needs them in order to
Yeah.
get out. So he like it was strategic, but it also excuse me. That's what I saw that as. Like, oh, that's how vital they are to him, and that's how much he needs them. But it was also like, I'm gonna do this so that you guys trust me for now.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm doing this for a reason.
100%.
But
yeah,
so that was a cool little homage to Starkiller. That was dope. But this is where we see Darth Vader kind of like he's in the like forest, the foggy forest, and then the Mandalorian comes back out to let her know like something's here, and then she gets pulled, and then we only hear her death. But producer found this out. The actress that played the Mandalorian, who came from the other series, said she wanted her death for Vader to kill her by ripping her lungs out.
yeah.
And that's the death that we had never seen in Star Wars. And it's crazy that that's how she wanted to go out, and that they honored that was pretty cool. But that's some savage shit. Like, to pull the lungs out, like,
Yeah, and
That's
we hear
peak.
the
gurgling and stuff. Yeah,
and like then the intestine or
the ribs being ripped out of the lung. Yeah, dude, it was gnarly. It was.
And
that
then
was
we
awesome.
don't even see him. All we hear is the breathing. Oh, actually, no, not like we do see him.
We
He-
see
he
him
walks.
after the fact, though.
Yeah.
But while he's doing that, we only hear it, and that's what
Yeah.
makes it even scarier. Because they could have showed it and it'd been gruesome, cool. But only hearing it heightens that fear, because like you don't know you can't see what's happening.
Yeah, and then they do the whole Obi-Wan part where we only see the illumination of the red light on the reflection on his armor.
Yeah.
And we don't see. We know he ignites it because we hear the lightsaber ignite.
Mm-mm.
But we don't see the lightsaber. We just see the upper torso of him and the red light go.
Yeah, dude.
And then this fucking episode ends.
Yes,
I was like,
that was so good.
holy shit.
It was really
and so
good.
this is because we've never actually seen Vader and Maul ever fight.
Correct.
This is the first time ever.
Well, technically, we did see them together when Maul tried running down young Anakin, where the meme came from. Where like, you tried to kill me, you tried to run me over when I was a kid, when I was 10 years old. Meme, that shit is funny.
But the only other time that we know it's happened was in the Darth Vader comic, which I want them to do a Vader movie.
Mm-hmm.
But in the Darth Vader comic, he has a Force dream, I guess.
Whoa.
Excuse me. He projects himself.
He has you said a Force dream?
A Force dream,
Okay.
yeah. And so he's fighting all these different people. He defeats Maul in his vision. Both of his arms are still missing, but then they grow out like Force arms, and he's like this weird glowing entity of Force. Check out the comic. Check out
like half Force, half human?
yeah,
Like,
because he's missing his legs too, and
Right.
they're grown back by the Force, but they're like
so the way like a Force ghost look, but it's just his limbs?
yeah, but in
Oh.
more of a Sith looking way.
Oh, shit.
It's scary looking.
That's
It's
pretty
cool.
dope.
Yeah, check it out. Yeah,
I'll definitely look for it. Or let me know if you find it. I'll definitely check that out. All right, so yeah, that is episode 9.
yes,
As you said, ends dope as hell. I love it.
and it picks right up right where you fucking left off.
Yeah, and I love when that happens.
Yes.
I love when they do that. So episode 10, The Dark Lord. The season reaches its breaking point as every storyline collides in one final test of survival. Sacrifice and control, Maul fully embraces the darkness surrounding him, and the finale delivers massive consequences while reminding everyone that power always comes at a price. A tense, emotional, and explosive ending to the season. One thing we forgot, the way that they were in the last episode, the way that they were getting across that like acid lake was dope, because they were losing ways to get over there by each person. But the way that Devin got across is pretty dope, and then how Daki got over there. But the way Maul got over, fucking dope as hell. The way he did that shit was sick.
Yeah.
Because he threw the lightsabers to jump, and then caught it back to deflect the shots, right? Dude, talk about a fucking master.
Yeah.
That was impressive. Yeah, all right, so this episode, the full transformation and payoff for Maul happens. Survival and sacrifice become central themes. Every major storyline finally converges, and the ending leaves emotional scars, not just spectacle. So, this is the episode we finally get that amazing shot of when they're all fighting, when Maul, Daki, and Devin are fighting the Inquisitors and Vader.
No,
just the Inquisitors. I was talking about the shot where it's them three versus the Inquisitors.
That's a little bit later. First, they're just fighting Vader.
Oh, okay.
First, they're just fighting Vader, and Maul's like,
I
"You're no Inquisitor."
that was reversed. Okay, all right.
No, they've already fought, but not with Vader there.
Right.
Now, towards later in the episode, it does happen.
Where that shot I like happens?
Yeah.
Oh, for some reason I thought that was flipped. Okay.
No, because it picks up right in the forest again right now.
Right.
And so Vader's, all three of them are fighting Vader. And Maul's like, "You're no Inquisitor."
That's
He's
right.
like, "What are you?"
Yeah.
And he has no idea. He's like, he's never felt a force like this powerful.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right, because they talk about it after. Yeah, you're right. Okay, go ahead.
And Vader's just so fucking powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Just like what Maul is struggling to move this fucking thing, Vader's just walking and just pacing through, holding it like nothing.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking ridiculous. The power level, the difference in this power level.
And imagine what his power level would be if he wasn't in pain, and he
I
had
think
that
that's
suit.
why he is that powerful.
Oh, that's true. But I was saying, imagine what he could do if he had accepted that suit that made him more agile and
I
stuff
still
like that.
think he is more powerful with this suit.
No, yeah, but what I'm saying is, imagine like, because right now he's relying a lot on his power, but I'm saying imagine how, because when he's fighting Maul and them, he's using his power to kind of counter their agility. But I was saying, imagine Vader agile. Well, that would be sick.
Ideal fucking Vader would be still Anakin,
Right.
still the human that he was, and the one android arm. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that would be the fucking, like that person.
Yeah.
Qui-Gon Jinn, Padawan. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Would have fucking annihilated.
I'm just saying that would have been a cool way to see Vader just agile as shit, but it would be like a cool, like, I don't know. I just think it would be a cool way to see Vader being agile, because he would look more like you said, like Anakin.
Yeah.
Then
I just like that this Vader is so brutal.
Yes.
And he's so good that his movements are so precise.
Yeah.
That like
they're coming at him
so
with
effortless.
Yes.
And they are huffing and puffing and throwing the fucking kitchen sink.
And he's just he's like Bruce Lee out there. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. It's nuts. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's and this is like peak Vader right now.
Yes.
He is almost at the strongest he's ever been.
Yeah, seeing him in this show like gives validity to why he's so feared.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just so good. I'm loving it.
So this Maul seeing how powerful Vader is, not knowing who Vader is still yet at this time, this is where he's telling Devin to use your rage.
Yeah.
The only way we're gonna win this is if you fucking cut loose.
Yeah.
Like enough. Like
But then Daki's still telling her, no, don't lose lose who you are, and that's not the way that you'll be able to beat him with if you just focus and use the force and use the light. But yeah, so she's kind of got the angel devil on the shoulders thing going.
Oh, 100%
with Maul and Daki, but I mean, we see which side she goes with towards the end. But I think the only reason she did is because of what Vader does to Daki when Vader kills
But she
him.
doesn't know that Maul's the one that pushed him forward.
Yes, but that's by design. He did that because he only wanted her to feel the pain of losing Daki, and so that way she has a way to focus that rage.
Yeah.
And aim it at one person. Because if not,
how about the time where Daki throws? This is your favorite part now, right?
Yes.
This where they're all three, the two Inquisitors and Vader are fighting.
Yes.
They're at this point. The good guys are totally outnumbered.
Yeah.
The two Jedis and Maul are no match
for two Inquisitors and Vader. Yes.
They're barely a match, all three of them, for Vader. Barely, and I don't even think they are, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think all three of them could take down, or individually could probably take down each of the Inquisitors.
Oh yeah.
But man, you talk
Peak
about
Vader? Absolutely not.
no,
Yeah.
and then my favorite part was where Devin is getting cornered by both of the Inquisitors, and Daki throws his lightsaber, and she catches both,
Oh my god.
and she
dude.
fucking and then jumps
Stop
up
it.
and kicks, and
When I tell you, I was audibly like, "Oh, yes!"
Yeah,
like
it was-
the entire episode, I was like, "Fuck yeah!" I felt like the Indian dude in that meme. Yes, I felt like
William
him.
Knifeman.
I mean, dude, that literally this episode was giving me everything I love about Star Wars
Yeah.
in one episode.
It was a very action-packed episode.
I'll tell you this: Devin was rising up the ranks on my list.
Oh yeah.
In this episode, dude?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yes. Because she's giving me, like, all the things I love about Ahsoka, but then, like, adding to that turmoil she's dealing with of the rage inside.
Yeah.
That Ahsoka never had to deal with because she didn't have that. She had it to a degree, but not the way that Devin's battling it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because she didn't have someone manipulating her.
Correct.
Out of her.
Correct. So she had to deal with other things of like feeling betrayed and stuff like that with Anakin and the Jedi Order and all that stuff. But yeah, and plus just seeing what Devin can do and how badass she is and like how I feel like has she not gone through this, like her what's the word I'm looking for? Her future, like as
So
a
right.
dude. She would have gone so far in the Jedi Order. She would have definitely rised up the ranks quickly, for sure. Had all this stuff.
What do you think? Roll the dice. Is she going to become Darth Talon, the canon version of Darth Talon?
So let's talk about that. That is a running theory on the internet that she is going to become Darth Talon. But after doing some research, we've found out that number one, Darth Talon was never a Jedi. 2, Darth Talon has no known name. So those are two things that already axe that out. But if they retcon it and just go back and say, oh, there was no evidence that she was ever a Jedi, but we find that out through this that she actually was, then I can get behind it. But you'd have to retcon that and be like, oh, there was just no evidence of her ever being a Jedi, but she actually was.
Yeah.
No one just knew that. I can get behind it then.
Yeah.
But I feel like, what were we talking about? That we feel like it's Darth Talon is Devin's like relative. Like it could be, what were we saying? Like her aunt or something like that, or a sister,
niece or something like that.
Yeah, like if I can get behind it more if Darth Talon, like okay, Maul tries to get Devin right, and after all these attempts, turns out he can't get her to be his apprentice, but he sees how much of an asset that race is. So then he goes looking for another person of that race and finds a relative of Devin, and it's Darth Talon. Turns out it's her sister or her aunt or something like that.
What if they do the whole acolyte thing all over again where she has a twin?
I kind of want them to stay away from that because I feel like that's like Deadpool will say, that's lazy writing. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, give it more depth. Like, make it a relative of Devin. That adds so much more story to it. Make it her aunt or her sister or something like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like an aunt would play more to that because, like, I don't know. I feel like there's something there having it be a relative rather than, like you say, an easy out with a twin. But that's me. That's my theory on it, and I feel like that has more traction than just saying, oh, that's Darth Talon.
Yeah.
Because there's so much more evidence against that. So, but anyway. So we get the most amazing shot in the show for me. For me, I got so fucking excited when I saw this because it was the coolest looking fucking shot. I'll throw it up right here. It's when they all, the Inquisitors and Vader go to strike them all at the same time, but Devin, Maul, and Daki all defend it.
Yeah.
And it's literally a cool shot where it's basically an Avengers pose.
Yeah.
Kind of. And you know I fucking go gaga for that shit. I absolutely love when we get a cool pose like that. It did it for me. Like, I want that on a t-shirt.
Yeah.
I want that on everything. You know what I mean? If I can get a poster of that shit, I will.
That's pretty cool.
It was dope as hell. It was my favorite scene of this entire season.
Yeah.
It was
I think
so cool.
one of my favorite points were this is the turning point for Maul, when Maul strikes at Vader and Vader force stops it, and then Vader swings at Maul and Maul Force stops it.
Yeah.
And then he stops, right?
Uh-huh.
And then he swings back. He doesn't even turn around. He knows Daki's about to attack him from behind.
Yeah.
And he just fucking goes like that and blocks the fucking thing.
That was another dope ass scene. Yeah.
Like, Vader is such a fucking G, bro.
Dude, I'm telling you.
It's scary. And we need a Vader movie where he fucking is slaughtering. Like, we didn't get the chance to see him, like I want to see Vader do some live action killing.
Mm-hmm.
But then I also want to see Vader still try to choke down Anakin and have visions of him slaughtering younglings.
Let's stop saying choke down Anakin. Let's say suppress Anakin.
Okay, suppress Anakin.
Because that has a different, like, I don't know. Whenever you say that, I just think of something completely different. But, yeah, no.
What do you think of?
No, we'll get into that later. I feel like you kind of want to see, give us what Kingpin did in that finale of Daredevil Born Again.
Oh, yeah. Basically.
Give us that, but Vader.
Yeah.
Right? Just
give me
going
the brutality
savage.
of it.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see, like, Homelander version. You know? Like, I want to see the brutalness.
100%.
I want to see him fucking grab a fucking rebel. Let me get something, too.
Yeah, I got you.
I want to see the... Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay.
I want to see a rebel soldier run up to him and try to hit him with some, like, beam sword. And then he just... rips him in half.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I just want to see some shit.
You want to
like
see Vader go savage. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, I'm right there with you for sure.
And then after that, that's when Maul realizes he's like, oh, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Like, there's no fucking way we're gonna beat this guy. So this is when he fucking tricks Daki, Force pushes him forward to fucking die. Basically, and then we get the good old Skywalker special of fucking him just fucking
I
hacking
love
at him.
seeing that because that's basically foreshadowing what Luke is gonna do to him. That was great, but all right, it's Maul, so we knew a betrayal was coming, but I didn't see it like that
this?
kind. Yeah, no. I didn't see that kind of betrayal coming. I thought it was gonna be more trickery, and like maybe sacrifice them to the Empire so that he can get away, or when the ship comes he actually doesn't let them on and he pushes them to the Empire, something like that. Some kind of trickery. I did not see him literally sacrificing Daki to get away, which was just fucking insane.
It's crazy. And then he goes to find Devin, gives Devin the other half of his lightsaber, and they take down the fucking Inquisitor.
Dude, that was sick.
Well, they don't kill him, but he gets away. The Crow guy gets away.
Yeah. That was dope though. Of him, because she's down a lightsaber, so he has a dual one. So he's like, here, take this one. I got this one. Let's go to work. I'm telling you, so many fucking fantastic scenes in this episode. Some great lightsaber duels. Mm-hmm. But not only that, like, it wasn't just action for action's sake or lightsaber fights for the sake of a lightsaber fight. Each fight had depth to it. It had a reason behind it, and it had something at stake. Like, we were engaged because it was a lightsaber fight, but we knew that there was more at stake, and that made us even more engaged. And that's what kept us on the edge of our seat the entire episode.
Yep.
And that's why I think this one got a freaking 9.8. But some places gave it an actual 10.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I think IGN gave it an actual 10, and it was like the first ever 10 rating that they gave. I don't quote me on that, but I think it's them. It's one of those. But yeah, I mean, our resident Darth Maul fan, so much to where she cosplays as Darth Maul. Let us, producer, what did you think of the series?
I'm gonna give it 6.
Yeah, but no, I'm not saying you're Infinity Stone. I'm saying what are your thoughts? Like, what did you
that
like
too.
from it?
We need to give it anyway.
Well, we're gonna get there, but what were some of the things that you loved about the series? And
just the info, because nobody really, other than the comic books, like people who just saw him by the Star Wars movie, like didn't go into depth of
who he is and his background.
Everybody just he's a bad guy. He's the Sith.
And he's a cool lightsaber wielder. Yeah, like he's a badass. But
yeah. And then I like that it gave a little bit of a background, like how he was turning bad because of his brother and all that.
Okay.
In the episode, so.
What did you think about the lightsaber fights?
Badass.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I kind of think like these were better than the actual Star Wars movies.
Well, yeah, but that's only
it's
because
animated.
They can do more with it, and they can do things that...
Well, it's because the actual... Like, when the fight with Darth Maul in the Star Wars movie with who was it? Obi-Wan and
And Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon is like they had to slow it down for how fast they were actually doing
Yeah.
it, and I think they should have just left it how fast it was.
I agree. Did you see this?
No.
A recent video came out where it shows side by side the actual speed that Ewan McGregor and was it Ray Park? I think is his name. The guy who played Darth Maul. The actual speed that they were fighting. In post they had to slow it down.
Really?
Yeah. So what you see in the movie, that's not the actual speed that they're fighting.
It's slower?
I have it saved. I'll send it
That's
to
crazy.
you. It's like it's insane how fast Ewan McGregor and Ray Park are actually moving.
Yeah.
It reminded me of like in Mortal Kombat in the first one, not the 90s, in the newer one in Mortal Kombat 1, when they were filming. Remind me of the actors' names. The real famous, the guy who plays Scorpion and the guy who plays Sub-Zero.
Yeah, he's in John Wick.
Yeah, but those guys are so skilled at martial arts that they were moving so fast the camera wasn't picking it up. So they had to tell them, "Hey guys, slow down a little bit because the camera's not picking up your fighting." Their hands were moving so fucking fast the camera wasn't even picking it up.
Yeah.
And I think that's why Star Wars did that, because
But that's the hands. This is the actual like lights.
No, I
in
understand
different
that.
colors, so it's like you would be able to notice.
yeah, I get that, but when by them slowing it down, you can really see each strike, and you could see like you can focus more on like what's actually happening rather than if they left it at regular speed, it would just be like holy shit, like you would just be in awe of how fast they're fighting.
Yeah.
Rather than them slowing it down, you could really appreciate the fighting. And I have a feeling that that's why they did it.
Yeah.
Which, either way, sick as fuck.
Yeah.
Also, with that, in Ahsoka, when Hayden Christensen is fighting Rosario Dawson,
Oh yeah, that I know. They had to tell him to slow down.
Yeah,
because
Hayden
he was too
Christensen-
fast for Rosario.
They had to tell him to slow down because Rosario couldn't keep up with him.
Yeah.
And they're like, Rosario was like in awe, and she's like, holy shit, like you're actually really good with it. He goes, yeah, I've been practicing with the sword ever since,
Yeah, I was Anakin.
ever since I was Anakin. He goes, I just kept going. He goes, he essentially mastered it,
Yeah.
which fucking makes Hayden Christensen even fucking cooler,
Yeah.
in my opinion. That you didn't just take that role, you didn't just leave it. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna keep going with this.
Yeah.
That's just my god, it's fucking mind blowing. It's so fucking cool that
He's
that's
like
how
been
much.
waiting by the phone for the call to come back.
Seriously,
100%.
Like he knew. He goes, I know this shit ain't going away.
No.
I know there's gonna be a way for me to come back. But like, that's how. What really makes me respect him is that's how much he cares for that character.
Yeah.
I get the same thing with John Bernthal on Punisher, RDJ who's Tony Stark, Chris Evans, Captain America, Chris Hemsworth with Thor, all those guys like that truly care about the character they're playing and really want to do it right. But I also just think he kept that going just because he loves fucking doing it.
Yeah.
Like he looks like a
Because he
natural.
probably has some pretty cool ass lightsabers that he got to take home from set.
Yeah,
Not
only that, but like he looks like a natural wielding that lightsaber. Like he looks like he's very comfortable in it. And like I think it started off as just a role, and he learned how to wield a lightsaber. But I feel like in doing that, he found a love for it.
Oh, 100%.
And that's why he kept going with the sword and stuff like that. But yeah, dude. I mean, and Hayden, I hope to one day meet this guy because I would love to shake this guy's hand and just thank him for everything he's done for the
100%.
Star Wars universe.
How about the ending of this episode? Where they get away and...
But we got to talk about the person that was waiting for the ship, how it was a trap. The good old, it's a trap. The Star Wars thing.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about a little bit about that. So it was.
Well, you do that. I'll do the piece I want to speak.
So the person that they're in contact with that's holding that spot of the rendezvous is telling them like, you got to hurry up. You got to get here within an hour because then we're gonna leave. Blah blah blah. So in doing that, what is it? Devin and Daki, they're like, no, something feels off about this. Like they're kind of suspicious about.
Well, Devin's dead, so I don't think so.
Devin? How's Devin dead? You
I'm
mean
sorry, Daki.
Sorry,
dead.
but before that, when they're getting the communiques from Maul,
Oh yeah.
they're saying like I don't know, this doesn't feel right. Something feels off. Like something was sus with them from the beginning. They're like, I don't trust this. Like, something's going on with this. And it turns out they're right. But, like, her betraying, like, she kind of did a double betrayal. Because, like, she did it because she had to betray them. But then, at the last second, she switches back and starts fighting them so that they can get away.
Mm-hmm.
And what does she blow? She, like, blows up a bunch of, like, all the stuff that they had there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Where the troopers are.
Yeah, so then... Which I was like, hell yeah, because if you had to... I get why you had to do it, but, like, at least redeem yourself and, like, you know, stand on business. You know what I mean? But, like... So that was awesome. And then they get away, and then...
This is where they're in their spaceship, and Devon's pissed the fuck off. You know, because... And she's letting the rage take over.
Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but did she see Ducky die? Or she just felt it?
No, she saw him die.
She saw him die, right? Okay.
Yeah. And then she's holding Maul's shorter part of his lightsaber.
Yeah.
And then she grips it and she says, "I'm ready." And then Maul just looks over. And that's where it ends.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like she's done. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. She's gonna embrace the rage.
Yeah. It's like the Broly movie when Frieza kills Broly's dad.
Mm-hmm.
And
that unleashes Broly? Yeah. Well, yeah, actually, that's a good point.
That's
I
literally
totally
what it mirrored for me, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. See, like, and that's another thing. Like, you take inspiration from another thing. The same way, like, the Creed, Michael B. Jordan, when he directed the Creed movie with Ryan Coogler.
Oh, yeah.
He took from
some of the choreography was from Dragon Ball Z.
He took literally shot for shot. Like, it's great when you're inspired by something and you take from it.
Yeah.
Rather than just copying something because it look cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it adds more meaning to it. And that's how, like, we all respect that. And we all, you know, appreciate it more. But yeah, I mean, phenomenal series. I don't think we even had to get into, like...
It left me saying what Anakin said, but I want more.
Yeah, I want more. I know I shouldn't, but I want more. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you all can guess our Infinity Stones, but we got to do it anyway.
Yeah, so
Infinity Stone rating
Rotten
producer.
Tomatoes has it at a 98, and
Fuck
the popcorn
outta here.
meter was at a 98?
99.9, sir. Fuck the 98.
I mean, that's
shit.
good for tomato meter. Like usually
Fuck
they,
Rotten Tomatoes.
but
You know how I
usually they
feel about
fuck it up.
Yeah,
You know what I
true.
mean? So 98 is
Some,
really good.
They get some right.
And then the popcorn meter was at a 93, which is lower than I expected.
Yeah.
And then overall,
I actually would have considered that I would have thought it would have been switched.
yeah. And then for IMDb, it actually lost some popularity, and
Did
it's
it?
not an 8.6 out of 10.
Insane.
I don't understand what these people are fucking smoking.
Yeah.
But for me, yeah, I'd give it a solid 6, 100%. Like it's fucking.
Yeah, it's no surprise. I think it's across the board, right? Producer, you agree? 6 stones?
Yep.
6
And
stones,
I don't
6
want
stones.
them to continue and do like a season 2. I
Okay.
want them to continue the story in another series.
Okay, I'm down
Whatever
for
the
that.
fuck it is, cool with it.
Kind of like the way WandaVision, Vision Quest, and
Yes, like that.
like that kind of format. I'm
All
totally down with
pieced
that.
together, but
Yes.
still.
All cohesive, but
Yeah.
but their own stories. Yeah, I'm totally down for that. Yeah. All right. Again, people, let us know what your Infinity Stone ratings are. Please drop them in the comments. We would love to hear from you all, because we do know Star Wars fans are one of the more toxic fandoms, and we know you guys are very opinionated. And hey, we might be biased because we love Star Wars and we love this character so much, but for those who may not have that connection like we do, let us know what your guys' thoughts are. We want to know what you liked about the series, what you didn't. Please drop it in the comments. Let us know.
Yes.
So we're not going to do a game round just because we wanted to really dive into each episode, but Kika's got some dad jokes, right?
Yeah, the I am your father jokes.
Yes.
Give another big shout out to the best worst jokes and puns from a galaxy far, far away by Kelly Knox.
Yes.
So last time we read from the volume 1,
Mhm.
and now we are doing Dad Joke Strikes Back.
Love it.
And from volume 2.
I'm sorry, but the titles of these books are a chef's kiss. I mean, just
These
the
things are
best.
hilarious.
Yeah.
And they're
Well
meant
done.
to be bad jokes,
Yes.
guys.
They're
So
dad
if you
jokes.
think they're
Come
not
on.
funny, they're meant to be bad
Dad jokes are funny because they are bad. Let's just
Correct.
Let's just get that
So,
straight. Yeah.
Let's get started.
Go ahead.
Did you know that bodybuilding is a common hobby of the Mon Calamari?
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they like to show their muscles.
Oh, wow.
Could get it because they're
Yes. I get it.
they're a fish species.
Yes.
Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi had an argument on Mustafar. Some say things got heated.
Oh, wow. That might be one of my favorite ones. It's so good. You'll know it's really good if you get a laugh out of producer.
Okay. Okay, here. What do you call a night sister who takes a trip to Tatooine?
Oh, I don't know. Go.
A sandwich.
Oh, God.
Because they're witches.
I had a feeling it
They're
was something to
witches
do with
and
like
they're
sand, but I was going more with sister. Like, okay, that's good. A sandwich. Come on.
Why was there no Why was there no response when Luke Skywalker called out to Obi-Wan's spirit?
Why?
Because Ben was ghosting him.
Oh, my goodness. What did you think of that, Vader?
Such a bad one. Oh, okay.
Is that what it sounded like? He said it checks out.
Checks
All right.
out,
All
yeah.
right. I'll just hold him over here.
Where? There's another Anakin one I wanted to read, and I can't
Oh, my
find it.
goodness. You lost it?
I lost it.
Fail.
Sorry, Kelly. Okay, cool.
Found it.
Why did Qui-Gon Jinn, or what did Qui-Gon Jinn say to Obi-Wan Kenobi when he learned to become a Force ghost?
What?
That's the spirit.
Holy shit.
On your command.
Come on, man. Work with me.
We'll cut him off at that.
Your future is disarming.
Oh,
Yeah, fair.
get it?
I don't think I have a future in dad jokes. Kelly, you keep writing these things because I don't think I can pull them off.
Those are phenomenal. Well done. Well done. Those are good. I like that. I really like those. Those are good. The sandwich one got me.
Yeah, a sandwich.
Yeah, and but the Mustafar things got heated. It's so good. That's such a good joke. All right. So that's going to do it for the Maul episode. As we said, we're not doing the game round, but we still are going to do You Gotta Watch This. So, would you like to go first?
Yeah, I'll go
All right.
first. I don't have too much of a shows category. I'm not really watching any shows right now,
Okay.
but I have been watching a handful of movies. So I watched Obsession, which I am obsessed with. Such a fucking
Hello.
good movie. Did not expect it to be that good. Like when we talked about it in Nerd News.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, such a good fucking movie. I honestly, it could be in my top 5 horror films of all time.
Holy
that's how
shit.
strong. And
that's how good it was?
It's really fucking good.
That's saying something because
Unique,
that's your genre.
Original, like it's and it's so fucking good.
Wow.
I really enjoyed this movie.
Holy crap.
Scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed this movie.
So now, was it the kind of scary? Was it more like creepy scary or was it jump scary?
both.
It was both. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So it gave you both elements.
Yeah.
So it's a well-rounded horror movie. It wasn't
Yeah.
just jump scare. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice. All right. And what else?
And the Mandalorian Grogu. Mandalorian Grogu
Yes.
is such a good movie.
Please
such a
go
cute
see that movie. It's
I
a
did
very
miss the
good
first
movie.
like 20 minutes or so.
What?
I was I was consulting. I was meeting with
Oh,
a client,
damn.
and
You got to go back and see. The first 20 minutes are excellent.
Oh yeah,
It really sets
Sandy
the
want to go back
pace.
and watch it. She's
It's-
like, I want to watch it like 3 more times. I was like,
Yeah,
fucking say
it
less.
sets the pace for the movie for sure.
Yeah.
It's so good, and it's one of the
Now,
funniest
I
moments
guess
happen.
In my defense, I did kind of rewatch some of it via YouTube. So
Well, on Disney Plus, they have like a special look, and it's basically the first like 5 minutes of the movie.
Mhm.
So you can do that.
yeah, I watched
Yeah.
it already. Yeah,
But one of the funniest moments happens in the first 20 minutes.
I'll piece it
During that
together.
first sequence, it's so good. It was
Yeah.
hilarious.
I definitely want to go catch
It's
it.
with Grogu,
sure.
but yeah, it's so funny. I won't say it, but yeah, okay, nice. All right. I, on the other hand, am watching some shows. So the series finale aired a little while ago of The Boys, and it was a great ending. It is the ending I didn't see coming because I thought they were going to go a different route,
Okay.
but it was still a good ending in my opinion. I was satisfied with it.
Now
Yeah.
this is the last season, right?
The show's
done.
over. Show's over, and Gen V's canceled, so now we're not going to get any of that. I think they're going to focus more on the past, so they're going to focus on Vault Rising is going to be the next show,
Oh, okay.
which
cool.
is going to focus on Jensen Ackles' Soldier Boy, Yule. No, but I can't help but do that. It's just, but anyway, so that was great. And then hopefully we can cover that if you can get around to that one.
Boys,
I know that
I
one's,
want to. I want
it
to.
one's tough because that one you can't watch. Like it's so
No,
graphic and
yeah.
so like even audibly, it's a
Yeah.
lot. The other show is what I just started. It's called Smoke. It's on Apple TV.
Okay.
It's with my boy Taron Egerton and also give me a second. I'm blanking on her name. I just had it. You know her from, she was a kid actress. Her name is Journey Smollett.
Still don't know who it is. But
You'll recognize her when I show you her. But she's a great actress, and it's about a arson investigator who gets teamed up with a detective, and it's so. I'm noticing Taron Egerton is moving away from the good guy roles and starting to go more of the bad guy roles. Okay. Like Apex was one. So it's kind of that.
Okay.
He's kind of playing like you're kind of suspicious of his character. So you don't know if he's the bad guy or if he's just an a-hole or like what it is.
Yeah.
But it looks really good. So they're investigating a duel, like an arson duel.
Okay.
So it's two people setting fires and they're trying to figure out who it is. But then like secrets and lies kind of get in the way of that, and it's a really good crime drama. And it looks fantastic. I saw the trailer. I started the first episode. So
Smoke.
It's called Smoke. It's on Apple
check it
TV.
out.
Yeah. It's Taron Egerton. You can't go wrong. That guy's a phenomenal actor. He's one of my favorites right now.
Mm-hmm.
I literally will watch anything he's in. So I got that. Yeah, so those are my two shows. As you said, the movies Mandalorian and Grogu. Fantastic Star Wars movie. I loved it. I saw it twice. Please go see it. It's really good. Also, Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan with my boy John Krasinski.
Yes.
They came out with so he had 2 seasons, and now they kind of did the Mandalorian thing where they had 2 seasons and then a movie.
A movie, yeah.
So to round it out. So this movie is called Ghost War. It's on Prime. It just came out. We started it, and it looks really good.
Yeah.
I like John Krasinski in the acting role. I mean, he does comedy really well, but he does action really well too.
Yeah, 100%. I think, it was him. I was watching an interview he was doing that he wants to merge all the Tom Clancy's characters.
Yeah, with Michael B.
together.
Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
He said he talked to Michael B. Jordan about it.
Yeah.
And then he made a joke like he goes, I think he has an opening in his schedule in like 2034.
Yeah.
It was really funny. I would love for that to happen.
And oh boy,
Because you got
what's the big
Jack
buff guy?
Reacher, Alan Richardson. Yeah,
Alan,
so
yeah.
it'll be him, John Krasinski, and Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a
That'd
phenomenal
be a killer
fucking
duo,
movie.
bro.
Yeah, a
Holy
trio.
shit. Or trio.
Yeah, hell yeah, that'd be dope. And then also with that, I haven't seen it yet, but I do. It's on my list to watch. John Krasinski worked. He did a Guy Ritchie film on Apple TV. It's called The Fountain of Youth. Okay. And it's with it's John Krasinski. Oh God, who is it? I gotta look it up because it's the actors that Natalie Portman, John Krasinski, and it's about them searching for the Fountain of Youth.
Okay.
And it's with Isa Gonzalez. Is it Isa? Elsa?
I don't know.
What's her name? Anyway, it's with her.
Okay.
She's a new upcoming actress. She's freaking so pretty, and she's a really good actress too. On top of that, she's not just eye candy. But that's another one I want to check out. And John Krasinski said that he had hoped to one day be able to work with Guy Ritchie, and he finally got that with this movie.
I love all the John Krasinski movies. So.
He's a great actor. He's not
and director now with it.
Yeah, he's done some great directing too. But yeah, it's unfortunate because most people just know him from his funny roles and The Office and stuff. But if you watch his go through his IMDb and watch those movies, like even with A Quiet Place. Quiet Place 3 is coming out.
Oh yeah, they just started filming. Right?
Yeah, man, that's coming out. And he wrote and directed that the first one, and he starred in it. He's such a well-rounded actor. He's phenomenal.
Yeah.
He's
I love him.
Another one of my tops, and I've been a fan of his since The Office, and I've been there since episode 1 of The Office. Like I've been a diehard. Yeah. And then a fun one, The GOAT just came out on Netflix.
Yeah,
the animated series with what's his name from Stranger Things? Lucas something I forgot. Or no, was that his character's name?
I think character's name.
Okay, sorry, I'm like everybody is shipping him to be Miles Morales, the live action, but
yes.
It's him, but it's Steph Curry produced the movie, and he also voiced the giraffe.
think so.
One
of them.
He voiced one of the animals.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it. The kids loved it. I actually want to watch it again. It was really well done.
I saw
funny.
it was on Netflix. I was like, oh shit, I'll watch this.
I was gonna say that had to have been like your movie, right? Because it was basketball, it was comedy, it was animals.
Yeah.
Like it was checking all your
It was
boxes,
good shit.
wasn't it?
Yeah. A good comfort movie to watch.
Yeah,
with the
absolutely.
kids,
It was
especially,
like it was up there with like Space Jam for me. It was like one of those type of. I'm not saying it was as good. I'm saying it's in that like genre of like movies where
Speaking
it's
of Space Jam, this month Space Jam is back in select movies.
yeah, and they even have like popcorn buckets and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, because it's an anniversary. Yeah, that'd be cool to see in theaters again for sure. Yeah, so that's our you gotta watch this. Please go check those out if you can, if you have those subscriptions. If not, hop on the high seas and try to watch it. They'll get that joke. I'm pirating joke. Anyway, yeah, so that's going to do it for the episode. We want to thank you all for joining us yet again. If you're still here, our 2 loyal followers. No, I can't say 2, 3. Phil, Maddox, and Chaz. We appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end.
Absolutely.
We love you guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to do it for us. Actually, what do we got coming up?
We got Mortal Kombat 2.
Yes.
We got Punisher with a guest.
Yes.
And then we have
with 2 guests possibly.
Oh yeah, and we have Mandalorian Grogu.
Yep.
And
Obsession we're gonna get to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Obsession.
And Scary Movie, right?
Yep. Those are the next shows we're doing. Our
be
next
on the
episodes of ours.
Yep. So be on the lookout for those. And Kike, even in the shadows, escaping Inquisitors and Vader, I am with you.
To the end of the line.
Thanks.
If you enjoyed this episode, please don't forget to like and subscribe.
Also hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all our new episodes and more.